Everything yields if the knife is sharp and the chef is relentless. And Slade was relentless. Music slammed against her eardrums as she held her boning knife tight and willed the chaos of dinner service to disappear. Thank you, Tim Cook, for noise-canceling headphones. She sliced into the tiny squab breasts with surgical precision, just as she'd done for hours. Nearing the end of a long Friday night, Slade could probably prepare the unimaginative squab roulade with pistachio and pomegranate with her eyes closed, but she'd never take that chance. She was so focused she ignored the damp bandana covering her long, wavy brown hair and the unfortunate delight of sweating through her kitchen whites. From the edge of her peripheral, she sensed someone getting her attention. "Fire those little birds! 8 squab all day, chef." Slade couldn't hear Expo, but she'd gotten remarkably good at reading lips in the last 3 months. At 27, Slade already had more experience than half the people in the room, definitely more than the recent culinary school grads on either side of her. They didn't know their butts from a bain-marie. In her decade of working in kitchens, this was the first time she needed to be as disconnected from her surroundings as she could manage. And it wasn't even because of the demotion. "Heard," Slade called back in a commanding shout she projected from her diaphragm. It was the way she'd been taught to respond by her first mentor, a self-described brassy broad who'd never taken an ounce of shit and taught a 15-year-old girl to do the same. Checking the temp on the roulade she was poaching in goose fat, even though her internal clock told her it was exactly medium rare, Slade smiled to herself. She'd gotten it to within a fraction of perfection. Satisfied, but only for a moment, she pulled it off the heat and began plating 2 dishes with protein she'd already allowed to rest.